Hey everyone, Paul Mendes here with Profitable Freelancer, and in this video, I will be revealing the top 3 habits of any successful freelancer or entrepreneur. Now, before the video starts, please go ahead, subscribe to my channel, and go ahead, leave a like on this video and a comment down below. It really helps me out so I can continue to bring content just like this to you every single week. Let's get right into it. So the first habit of any successful freelancer or entrepreneur is consistency. Now, I know the term consistency is thrown around a lot. It might even sound a little cliche to some of you, but I'm really begging you to look deeper at consistency and what it really means. Because every successful person out there, everyone who's ever started a business from zero, sold it for multiple millions of dollars, or anyone who's kind of gotten famous what seemed like overnight for something they did in the business world, a lot of times, it's so easy to kind of compare ourselves to them and to think that they just got lucky and that we are unlucky. But that's really not the way it is, because a lot of times, if not most of the times, you don't know the full story behind what got that person to where they are. How many failed businesses they tried before that? How many years they had to put in? How much consistency they had to exercise throughout their daily, monthly, yearly lives, and all the sacrifices they had to make to get to where they actually are now, where you know their name, you know their story. So when you're on your journey to be an entrepreneur, if you're already in business for yourself, if you're already freelancing, you can still apply this topic. And let's say you just want to be an entrepreneur. Once again, you need consistency. And this is with everything you do, because without consistency, if you only show up on the days that it's easy to show up and you feel good, you are not separating yourself from the competition at all. You are just like everyone else, doing the minimum amount necessary to get by. But when you go to that next level, that level where high performers are, where successful entrepreneurs are born, that consistency, that grind, that hustle where you're waking up, you're working on your passion, you're still keeping your life balanced as much as you can, but you are making the sacrifices so you can be consistent every single day. That's what it takes to be successful, and that is the first habit of any successful freelancer. And the second habit of any successful freelancer or entrepreneur is over-delivering. Now, over-delivering basically means that you are providing more than your original promise or your original offer. And what this does is it really sets you apart once again from the competition, because you're not just doing what you promised. You're going that next step. You're staying in contact more often. You're delivering better results. Whatever it means with your specific situation, whether you're freelancing or you started your own business in another area, look at where you can over-deliver, because that's going to do a lot of different things that will help you have more success. Number one, that is going to help you retain clients and have them come back to you over and over again, because they're going to know that you are someone that is legit and that you are always going to do more than you promised. And what that does is it makes the client feel like they are appreciated, that when they're spending money and they're paying you, that they're really getting something out of it. And that is a very beneficial thing to have, is a repeat client that is paying you every single month. And another thing that's going to allow you to do, so the second thing is when you are over delivering, that opens up the whole world of different referrals, different connections. Because if one client has a great experience with you and you help them out so much, they're going to tell their friends, they're going to tell their colleagues, their family. And the same thing happens again. It's like a whole branch effect. You know, their colleagues then maybe will hire you, will give you a shot, work with your business. It just keeps spreading. So when you begin to over deliver and you're consistent, you're going to start to see how these habits really start to play with each other to really turn you into the most successful version of yourself that you can be. Now, on to the third and final habit that can make you a successful freelancer or entrepreneur, and that is really finding your passion and just diving into it. And this is the beautiful thing about entrepreneurship, about freelancing. You're never stuck in a little box. You're never stuck in the box that society puts you in or that the corporate world puts you in, because it gives you the ability to be agile, to have flexibility, to work on different projects. And you need to use that to your advantage. So work on different types of projects, different type of skills. See what you are passionate about and then lean heavily into that. And that's the beautiful thing, once again, because you're not tied down to just one thing. And a lot of times when people are starting their journey, they really just go all in on one thing. And I would kind of advise you to be hesitant. So instead of saying, hey, I'm going all in on being this or doing this, start to experiment, test different things out. So let's say you're just, for example, you want to be a website designer. Instead of just quitting your 9 to 5 and just saying, I'm going to do website design, start to dabble in website design. Start to look at graphic design. Start to look at copywriting. Start to get different types of clients, different projects under your belt, and then you'll know, hey, this is a great path for me, I was right. Or, oh, I actually want to look a little bit more into this area or this area. So that can really help you when you are continuing to find what you are passionate about, because going back to the first 2 habits, that is what is going to help you be consistent when you're passionate, and it's going to be helpful for when you want to over deliver, which is what everyone should be doing when you want to be successful. Because how can you over deliver? Well, you need to like what you're doing. You need to be passionate about it, because you can only fake it for so long. Anyone will see through the BS after a while. But if you're really passionate about what you do, you're over delivering, you're consistent, I guarantee you, no matter what you're doing in freelancing or entrepreneurship, that will help you out. So I hope this video was helpful. If you liked it, please share it with a friend, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe for more content to come. Until the next one, my name is Paul Mendez with Profitable Freelancer, and I look forward to your future success.